I welcome all the candidates who have participated in this course, Numericals in Chemistry. So this is the first lecture on chemical kinetics. Today I will explain you what are the facts, which points are present in kinetics which we have to study throughout this total lecture. So you are seeing here a screen that are the notes which are prepared by me for studying the chemical kinetics. You may also use that notes to study. So what exactly chemical kinetics is? If you see the definition, it is a branch of physical chemistry which deals with the study of rate of chemical reactions. Different kind of reactions we study in the branch, the big branch of science, that is the chemistry. So particularly study of rate of chemical reaction is nothing but the chemical kinetics. Now this branch deals with different factors, out of which the first one, that is rate of reaction, second one, factors affecting rate of reaction, third one, reaction mechanism. So these are the basic points to which chemical kinetics is deals with, or chemical kinetics is related with. As we have studied the another topic in your BSc, that is the thermodynamics, which tells us the information about feasibility of the chemical reaction, that means whether that reaction will be possible or not. जर आपण थर्मोडायनॅमिक्सचा अभ्यास केलेला असेल तर आपल्याला असं लक्षात येईल की थर्मोडायनॅमिक्स आपल्याला एखादी रिएक्शन पॉसिबल आहे की नाही याची माहिती देतं. दॅट ब्रँच इज नथिंग बट थर्मोडायनॅमिक्स. तसंच केमिकल कायनेटिक्स ही सुद्धा एक ब्रँच आहे, ज्या ब्रँचमध्ये आपण रिॲक्शनच्या वेलॉसिटीचा अभ्यास करतो. सो दॅट इज नथिंग बट chemical kinetics. So which kind of reactions should be studied under this branch of chemistry, that is chemical kinetics? We will see one by one. So in the next slide there are some definitions regarding chemical kinetics. So we will see one by one. So first one is average rate. So it is the rate of the reaction measured over a long time interval. There are some reactions which require so much time. It may require 1 month, 6 months, 1 year for their completion. So such kind of reactions we say that it is a long reaction. So it is regarding this average rate is there. It is the rate of reaction measured over a long time period, over a long time interval. So there is a one general reaction which we have to consider. So that is 2A plus 3B, that is giving or equal to 2C plus 3D. So A and B are the reactants, C and D are the products. So average rate of reaction can be expressed as, there is one simple formula, that is rate is equal to, it is the coefficient. See, coefficient of A is 2, for B it is 3, for C it is again 2, and for D it is 3. So it is reciprocal, and the symbol negative or minus sign is there. So minus sign is used for particularly reactant side because concentration of reactant goes on decreasing, at the same time concentration of product goes on increasing. रिॲक्टंटच्या कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन मध्ये घट झालेली दिसून येते, त्यामुळे त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला निगेटिव्ह सिम्बॉल वापरला पाहिजे. म्हणून आपण त्या ठिकाणी लिहू शकतोय -1/2 ddt ऑफ कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन ऑफ A, बिकॉज A इज द रिॲक्टंट. त्याचप्रमाणे B सुद्धा रिॲक्टंट आहे, पण त्याचा कोएफिशियंट आहे 3, सो इट्स रेसिप्रोकल बिकम 1/3, बट नेगेटिव्ह सिम्बॉल मस्ट बिकॉज B इज प्रेझेंट इन रिॲक्टंट साइड, सो इट बिकम -1/3 ddt of concentration of B. Now that is equal to, we go into the product side. जर आपण प्रोडक्ट साइड मध्ये बघितलं तर आपल्याला दोन प्रोडक्ट त्या ठिकाणी तयार झालेले दिसतील, एक असेल C आणि दुसरा असेल D. त्याला सुद्धा कोएफिशियंट आपल्याला दिसतील 2 आणि 3, पण हे प्रोडक्ट साइड मध्ये असल्यामुळे आता आपल्याला प्लस हे सिम्बॉल वापरावं लागेल. म्हणून +1/2 ddt of concentration of C, that is equal to +1/3 ddt of concentration of D. So in this way we can write the equation for average rate. The same another definition is there, that is instantaneous rate. That means instant, very fast. So it is the rate of reaction measured at any instant of time or for a short time interval, exactly reverse to the long time interval. So for short time interval we have to measure the rate of reaction. So again there is a consideration, one general reaction. Then instantaneous rate of reaction is expressed as same as we expressed in case of average rate. Same, no change. For reactant side, negative symbol, coefficient 2 and 3. So take the reciprocals and use negative symbol for reactant side. For product side, use positive sign and take the reciprocal. So in this way you can write for instantaneous rate. Now in the next slide, type of reactions. Now there are number of type of reaction. If you see here the screen, that is type of reaction. So I have written there very fast and instantaneous reactions. Very fast. त्यालाच आपण instantaneous reaction असं सुद्धा म्हणतो. So the definition is reaction which are completed within a fraction of time. That means very fast. जी reaction एकदम लवकर घडून येते किंवा पूर्ण होते त्या रिएक्शनला आपण very fast reaction म्हणतो. For example, neutralization between strong acid and strong base. If you take in a beaker HCl as a strong acid or H2SO4 as a strong acid and react with the strong base, there is a sudden reaction between this acid and base, and neutralization occurs and formation of salt and water takes place. So this is very fast reaction. You can see the reaction there, NaOH plus HCl, it gives salt plus H2O, that is the water. Again, the second type of reaction, that is precipitation reaction, which we have studied in kinetics. So NaCl plus AgNO3, there is a formation of AgCl, that is the precipitate. Third one, explosive reaction. A reaction where large amount of heat is evolved, where explosion takes place. So this reaction occurs within a fraction of second. The simple famous reaction which we observed, which we can see in our everyday life, that is the reaction of sodium with water. In laboratory many times you have seen that if you drop a small piece of sodium into the water, that time there is a explosion. There should be a big sound if the quantity of sodium is more. So another example is explosion of TNT, that is the trinitrotoluene. It is the best example for explosive reaction. And the last, that is the very slow reaction, exactly reverse to the first reaction. It requires very long time to complete. So famous example in our life, in our daily life, that is the rusting of iron, ज्याला आपण लोखंड गंजला असं म्हणतो. So that is the best example of very slow reaction. So this kind of reaction we studied in kinetics. So the next part which we have to study, that is the rate of reaction. So what exactly it indicates, what is meant by rate. So this rate of reaction is nothing but change in concentration of reactant or product per unit time. Remember the fact, remember the word, that is per unit time. So that is the most important word. Change in concentration takes place. Either it may be a reactant or it may be a product. So rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of reactant and temperature. So there is a formula, rate of reaction is equal to total change in concentration of reactant or product divided by change in time. So this is the simple formula for rate of reaction. In example, there is one famous example, that is formation of ammonia by Haber's process. That means N2 reacts with 3 molecules of H2 and it gives 2 molecules of ammonia. So simple as we have written in the last slide, that is rate is equal to minus ddt of N2. It is equal to minus 1 by 3. See the coefficient of H2 molecule. So it is minus 1 by 3 ddt of H2, that is equal to, now in the product side coefficient is 2, so it becomes reciprocal 1 by 2 and ddt of concentration of ammonia. So in this way we can write the rate equation. So rate of reaction is decrease in concentration of the reactant per unit time. याच डेफिनेशनला आपण वेगळ्या पद्धतीने सांगू शकतो, increase in concentration of the product per unit time. So this is also correct one. For reactant as well as for product we can define, and both the definitions are correct one. We can see the graph for rate of reaction. If you see here, this one is the red line, and here I have written concentration of reactant, and there is a blue line that is concentration of product. The graph is between concentration and time. So if you see that as time increases, concentration decreases for reactant. It is continuously decreasing, see. But at the same time, it is reverse. It is the opposite for product. As time increases, concentration of product is continuously increasing. So this is the nature of graph, exactly reverse, exactly opposite to each other. As concentration of reactant decreases, but the concentration of product increases. So this is about the rate of reaction, or simply by graph we can study it by plotting concentration against time. So the remaining part we will see in the next video lecture. Thank you.